All right, here we go. CDXS. Do we have some news on this? I'm traveling. I'm on my traveling trading setup. So let's see. Okay, cool. Crazy news. That's what it is. All right, so we got that. We got this. TLYS. CDFX. Which one's going to be the one that's going to provide some good opportunities? Okay, so we got TLYS, TPET, and CDXS, huh? What do you say? So we got a dip, can get a dip here to $2. What's the volume here? Good volume. That's actually a good dip. That's a good dip. That's not a bad dip. That's a good dip. Stop 98. Let me see. Some sellers there. 201. Looks like it wants to go a little lower. Where are the algos at? Where are the algos at? Sitting under 2. 201's holding well. Nice. So 201 held very strong. Good. 202. Still there though. 3. Back over 2. I'll take this. Oh, I forgot to take my start, like a 1 share starter, but we'll go with this. 201. I like how it reclaimed that level very nicely. So 2K to start off today. See if we can get a nice move here. 201. Nice. Come on, man. You need to start going soon. Not going. 98. Back to 2. Get back in here. Or we're gonna just take it off. 98. Back to 2. Yeah. Nice. So we got some bottoming wicks here. See what this next candle is gonna do. Got a lot of buyers here at 2, which is good to see. I want to see some green here. It's not coming down, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Oh yeah, it's coming down now. Bounce, 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 bounce. Only working with 1K. We need a bounce here. Back to the gap. Nice, 98. 97 though. Somehow that low was 95. I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm out. Alright, it's not gonna do it. Oh, wow. 3 seconds later, it's gonna do it. Here we go. Here we go. Looking for this. Tight stop, $2. Now, back to 201. Nice, 202. What is this stop? Okay, I'm out. Not working. Pretty slow. Not wanting to do it. TPET. Is this the one with the high flow? Oh, this is. Oh, no wonder. 87 million. Ah, no wonder. Well, first mistake right there. Come on, I get a single. Here we go. That. Alright, we gotta stay patient here. High flow, getting chopped on the gap. TPET could be good. Alright, we're gonna stay patient. ATPC here, right at VWAP. 1K on this. Oof. Beautiful. Okay, this could be amazing, but also got to keep that tight. So ATPC can squeeze, we know this. So TPET can also squeeze. Here we go, 71. Below 50 or 71. Below 56 actually. It would be a big swing, but that would be a nice dip right under VWAP. A good reclaim. When it accelerates fast. So we also have TPET here. TPET. So ATPC, we have a more clear target. $7 basically. So hopefully we get a dip here. 56. Where are the algos at? Where are the algos here? We might be sitting at VWAP in the 60s. TPET also making a move. So here we go. 90. Dipped into 66. Held up to 90. Now we have this 84. Now here we go. Elo 82. Oh shoot, I got the wrong stock here. Keep that. There you go. At 82, 81. Look at that swing, right? So you got a big swing down. Here we go. 80, 79. Alright, fine, we'll take it here. A little high, but okay. Should have taken it 80. See if we can get a nice bounce here off this gap. Lower volume, but maybe we get a bounce. Gonna try to keep it tight. Let me see if I can keep it tight. Here we go. Love this green. Love this green here. Come on, give me a bounce. Give a bounce, brother. Nice. 283. 83. All right, back to 81. 82, 83. I'm basically at 82. I'm holding. I like this bounce. Come on. Come on. I'm in a little high, but that's okay. Lots of buying here. 84, nice. I'll take it off here. Looks like it's not going. I'll take it there. Look like it run out of steam there. Oh, just kidding. It's not. Back on, back down. Huh. Yeah, I was sort of right, but it's a lot of volatility here, so it's hard to see. Look like it was running out of steam. The green volume had slowed down, so we might have seen a pullback, which we did back to 82. Let me see if we can get a dip lower. Okay, we're looking for a dip on this 56. Somewhere a little bit better. We're also looking for a dip for this under at 80 or 80 under 80. We might get a breakout on this, so I have to be sure here. There you go. So that's 96. So will we get a breakout here? So will we get a breakout here at 30 seconds? Could take it early. Ooh, 78 here. 78. Let this one go. This one has momentum. Come on. I do love a good dip. But this might squeeze though. So we got here a trade. Needs to hold 6 here on this next handle. Dip, dip. If you want to give a good pattern for me, it will be a dip with a stop at 6. Fine, that's it. I'll take that. Nope. Fine, I'll take 14. Nice. Nice, nice. Come on, come on, come on. Don't do this nonsense. Minute 15. Trying to keep it tight. Trying to keep it tight. I'm trying to keep it tight, brother. Trying to keep it tight. People are buying, selling here. Don't know what it wants to do, but as long as it keeps holding. As long as you keep holding. As long as you keep holding this area. Shoot. 606. That dip, but a nice bounce. Come on, bounce. Stop is 596. I know this looks good here. Come on, give me a good bounce. Would have been better on that trade up there to get out. But here we may get a good bounce here. Off the gap. Nice, 17. Come on. You got your dip. People got in right at 6. I want to see this blast off through. Let me get 40 at least. Come on, come on, come on. Don't return back to 15. Man, if I get this breakout to 50, that would be sick, huh? That would be sick. Come on, let's get this breakout to 60. 660. Come on, looking for this big move here. Looking for this big move here. 22 sellers at that area. Yeah, I'm out. Out. Losing 100 on that. So hard to time this one. How am I doing on the day? Down 87 bucks, not bad. Wish I got in this trade right there. Right at that test of that gap, 96. Let's see how well it wants to retest right under 6. Wow. So buyers right there at 607. That did not even, did that even happen? Team. Let's see here. Winning. Good volume there. Below 6. I'll pick this up 550. So hold down is 552. Never mind. Don't want to get caught in anything crazy here. Gap disrespected. Okay. TPET. TPET could give me some love right here. TPET could do some. 78 could hold again here. It's not the kind to flush, but 78 looks like there's a lot of support. I'll take 78. If I see these numbers, the bid thinning out, I'll get out. Nice. Oh, nice. So, are you getting ask fails on this? Lower volume, I guess you get the ask fails. So min at 79. So right off the bat, I guess that will be down 60 if it goes to 77. But I think it's a good spot. It's trying 70, 78 many times. Now it's 80. Good, good, good. Let's see a good move here. Let's see a good move here, brother. Come on, give me a good move. Give me a good move. Looking for a good move here. Off the lows of that gap. Green is coming through the tape for the 79. Rejecting there. Hold this rejection, please. There you go. Green. Gonna take it out there, 79. Don't seem like it was going to do it. We'll give it another try later when the volume picks up. It rejected it. We got a high of 82, which is good. We wanted to stay around 80, 81, 79, 80. Nah, not a big fan of that. So down here, could reclaim back to 78. Finally get gap reclaim here. Bumped out, lost 9 cents on this. Well, that's normal. Risk on this was like 10 cents. That's normal. So I would love to see a gap reclaim. TPET. TPET's been good to me for like past few weeks. Past 2 weeks? A week? Maybe I can get a good trade. I could get a trade right here. Let me see that one more time. Ah, did I miss it? Ah, dang it, I missed it. Just saw it right there for the 5-minute gap. No. Oh, that was a beautiful trade. Oh. Well, that was 61. Ah, dang it. Okay. All right, we'll stay patient. We are green or red? Hmm. Take that 40. Don't flush. Let's get this fifth. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Might have been too early on this. I could get out here, but I'm seeing green. I'm staying calm. Now I'm gonna get out here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. A little too early on that drop in at 51. We stayed calm. I didn't get out 30s. That would have been awful. But this is a 1 minute gap that looked decent. And I thought it'll give a good bounce. Okay, looks like it is going to work. But man, um, it's kind of like a Twitch reaction when I saw it. Actually came a little lower. This one is a beast. This one is hard to time, hard to predict. ATPC, it's like a completely different animal for me. I've lost a lot on this stock already. Over the past this week, I've lost 500 already. More than that, 600. So this turned out to be a good spot, but man, if I would have gone a little lower. Here's the deal. This thing might actually hold the gap of 40. Nah, that's the risky thing about this. Like, it looks like it's going to do it. You get in 40, bam, 30. Looking for that bounce. Okay, back over 40. Candle needs to be back over 40. Yeah. I gotta be patient. What else we got? What am I doing on the day? Now 90 bucks. Okay. Alright, we'll stay patient. This looked very good, man. Great bounce here. Possible good bounce here. Stock, man. The stock has been a nightmare for me. Ugh. Alright. 61.8. I'll take this. Let's see. Keeping it pretty tight. Let's see if I can get a nice move here. 61.8 is the stop there. Looks like we got a lot of green coming through the tape. Right at 61, right above 61, 62. Could be wrong though. It could unwind everything on this next candle. Yeah, it unwinds everything. Dang it. So good, interesting dip right there, but could get back. Only 3K though. Good. That's the only thing I had open. Back over 62. Mm. Ah, AGRZ looking for a nice dip. Nope. 58. Um, all right, taking my setup. If I see it, I will take it. The float looked good. That is out of nowhere. Really out of nowhere. So what now? What now? Dip? Dang. I don't want to get caught in some crazy scenario, but we got 7 cents right there. Mm. So need 5 minutes. I would love to see a dip here. The GRC could be the one. No. Nice pop. Anything through this area, 77. Possible first target. 5. Let's see, can I get a dip? Can a brother get a dip? Under 68. Under 68, stop around 63. That's a big stop, so we'll see. We'll manage it. We will manage it. Under 68. Want to see under 68. Let's see how well this dip is going to hold. 69, 68, 68.4. Not jumping in yet. Being patient. Being patient on this volatility. Not near the gap yet. 68.45. Being patient. Being patient here. Still got a long way, a long drop right down to 63, so I'm gonna get a lower dip. This 5 minute, it needs to recover right away because this 5 minute, I would like this 5 minute to remain strong. So looking for a recovery here. Quick on the dip. Here we go. It's coming up. 68, 67. See how far it can go. 68.1. Okay. It basically just 68. Okay. So that was a dip there. Not the strongest dip. Okay, now it said that it did a dip there, but in reality, I didn't see that dip. Now it said that it did a dip. Okay, that was a fake bottoming wick, but I could get in here. This fake bottoming wick. Take advantage of that possible move here that we might get. Yeah, so that was a nice fake bottoming wick.
AGRZ. AGRZ.
Hmm. Not the cleanest setup for me. Hey, nice move. Nice move. But I was reading price action and I was right. So I think it was worth the shot there. Let's see what this next candle is going to do. Needs to hold 71. We got momentum now. Love to see this thing hold 71. 71. 71.8. Beautiful. Come on. Nice. Out 73. 73 or what? Where did I get out? 72.96. Okay, 1 cent. Taking advantage of that volatility. The best trade was here. Got a good fill too, which is good. Now what? So this thing could hold 69. I don't know. This would be an awful 5 minute if we come all the way down here to 65, but that might provide a good bounce. Green volume is strong. But if it stays up here, it's also nice for me. I'll work with that. We got a ghost bottoming wick here. I didn't really like it. I was looking for me to get in there. Um, whatever. Whatever. So also the squeeze here came out of nowhere. Interesting. Let's see what he wants to do now. Herb. Herb's been good to me too, but low volume. So we have a huge area here. Potential area where price can move into.
procedure. SAGT.
Seller. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try less size though. Don't want to get cooked on the freaking flush. But I also want to grab a good dip.
WBD. IRZ.
68.
ACDC.
68. Where the algos at? Where are algos sitting? 68. Looks like they're sitting at 68. Okay, algo sitting at 68. Another retest of the gap.
ACDC. TMRB. MSTZ. EOLA. RGTZ. IONZ. EMZ.
All right, what do we got? Interesting dip here. 68 worked. Much smoother on this dip, but still don't really trust that yet. I think it's too early. I'll give it some time. Okay. So here we got 72. Could this be interesting here? 72, 71, 72. That volatility is scary, man. Volatility is scary, but there was a gap and go right at 72. I don't know. Rejection there. Let's see what it wants to do. Yeah, I guess the algos were sitting right at 68. Hmm.
WBD. SAGT.
Hmm. Dang. 71. All right, we'll stay patient. We will stay patient.
Procedure.
All right. Are we gonna get a dip? What sort of dip we can get here? If 78 wants to continue to hold, I would probably take 78 again, 68 again, rather. 68 again.
procedure.
So this is the third time down here. Sellers. Gotta take 3K instead.
ATPC.
67. 67. A lot of selling, but they didn't actually go through.
Procedure.
I like this. Let's do it. Keeping it tight here. It's not gonna do it. 68 one more time.
ATPC.
69. Good bounce. Could be a good bounce.
Procedure.
Find a place to add to this.
ATPC.
Don't want to see it back at 67. We can get a good picture perfect bounce. A lot of volume going through here. Nice. So 69. Looking for a spot to add now to this. Maybe back to 77 would be beautiful. Now I gotta hold. My job here now is to hold, to be realistic about the move that I probably would get based on the price action that we see. Okay, back to 68. No, 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 no. 69. 68 again. Topping wicks. Topping wicks, but there's volume. Ooh, I got out of there. I think we might see this thing lower. 2 topping wicks. We'll see. We're getting a little lower, back at 67. We could get back in again, though.
Procedure.
66. 65. 66. No, it's hard to say. We're at a VWAP.
Procedure.
We're at a VWAP. Selling off though. 66. Could have been a good spot. I don't know. I have to. I mean, that was not bad. We're at a VWAP. Kind of have to Just attack. Attack with the 5K. Could lose 3 cents on a huge drop, but that's the risk we're going with.
Procedure.
The upside of that, it becomes a great bounce. So it's okay.
CDXS. Arming advantage to the upside.
Maybe just take smaller size, right?
ROMA.
OCG.
Procedure.
What's this? Flow 1 million. CG. Just. Finally getting some volume. Might not be ready yet, so there's still time for us to get into this one, so we'll give it more time.
OCG. MSTZ. MBO. Procedure. ROMA. IRZ. EOIL. Procedure.
It didn't want to break lower. So this is actually really good. It didn't want to break lower here. I'll take it here. Needs to go, needs to go. Needs to go here.
TZ.
Needs to go for me.
WOO.
Oh shoot. Ah, oh well. It didn't want to go lower, so I'm thinking it was gonna work here, but worth a shot, I guess. Could take it a little lower, down 65, but looks like it got shaken out there. Maybe need a bigger stop, 65. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That was the plan. Wanted to see it right away. That's the plan. If I could give it more room, I would give it more room. But it's hovering here quite a bit of time. It tells me that there's a lot of sellers hitting this thing. A lot of sellers hitting this thing, and the buyers are just gonna go away. So we might see this thing lower. Okay, looks like we're getting out of here, but it might be premature. It's gonna be one of those things where you tries to make an attempt to get out, gets rejected. So here we go. I want to grab an awesome trade, man.
CRMG. ROMA. SHO.
63, 58, ATPC 2. Dip into that gap. We got some opportunities here for a bounce. Here we go, this one as well.
ROMA.
Okay, 65, 65, 65 again, 66, 60, 66, 8, 65. Might actually give a flush for the short sellers looking to get the most out of their short. 64. We got 63 down there. Selling, 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 selling. Has a good amount of buying. It has a good amount of buying. It has a good amount of buying. Hmm.
GDXD. UUFT.
But this amount of buying is not going anywhere. That's the problem. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll stay patient. Okay, this might be the last attempt it'll try to make. I hope so. I really hope so.
LABD.
Look at that. Beautiful, right? Bounce. So are we finally gonna get this move here? 672.
T0. MSTV. SOXL.
973 by 72.
BTV.
Needs to hold. You need to hold 70s. Come on, brother. Hold 70s. Give me that massive trade that I've been looking for. Hold 70s. I like this. I like this a lot. People bought it on that dip. Hold 70s. Yes, yes. You're holding high. That's good. That's what I like to see. Holding, 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 holding. I got a good fill, thankfully. Price action is just right. So I need this volume now. Now, now, now,
SRT.
now, brother. Now, now. Yes, yes, yes. Now, please. AGRC going bananas. Can you also go bananas?
MSTV.
Come on, brother. Waiting for this to go bananas. There you go, 85. 85, come on. Where the buyer's at? There you go, 88, 89. There you go, 90,
LABD.
90.
MSTV.
All right, I'm gonna take it off right there, 83. I knew there was a strong amount of buying here, and Sadly, we didn't get the move. So let's see if we can get a nice cap and go here. 69, 70, 70, 70.
Easy.
Right there. 61, 216. Ay. Okay, get out, get out, get out, get out. Let me get a dip here. Let me get a dip. Let me get a dip actually. Below 61, 71, right there. Let me get a dip. Looked like it was going to dip. 51, 14. Stop at 69. Come on, brother, give me a dip. I cannot catch any of these moves, bro. What's going on, man? I used to be able to catch these moves. Now I can't catch anything here. Okay. I knew I had to buy it around here. And I said this was the last attempt it's going to make. And then this one starts to go off. And then this one makes just the strongest 2 minutes we've seen in a while. Now I want to see a dip. Come on, give me a dip. Give me a dip. Give me a dip to 71. Stop 69. I know I can do it. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Yeah, let's do it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it here. Nice. All right. Here, didn't quite get it in the gap, but didn't quite get it in the gap. We'll hold though, we'll hold, we'll hold. Okay, out. I want to see it a little lower. You see it a little lower. I know it wants to go into the gap. Stop will be 69. The lower I can get it, the better, honestly. It's holding very strong. All those are holding it very strong. I think that might have been my opportunity right there, 16. Dang. We'll stay patient though. We'll stay patient. I know when I have a good trade in my hands. I know when I have a good trade in my hands. Here we go. Oh my god, 68.99. Oh my lord. 68.99. We could definitely get a good trade here. Oh, I think I have an amazing trade in my hands here. This could be the trade of the day. Finally, if it permits it to carry on with the squeeze to all-time highs. Well, not all-time highs, but at least 77. I think we might have a good trade in our hands here. Finally. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Hanging out here. 72, 73, ready to get out here on the algo squeeze to 77. Algo squeeze to 77. Come on. Algo squeeze to 77. Push, 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 push. Algo, 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 algo. Come on, algo. I'll go. Okay, fine. We'll hold, we'll hold. We'll hold. Nice. I'll go to 77. I know I gotta get used to winning. That's another thing. Getting used to winning, getting used to having a strong trade. I could potentially go to 80 here. So, um, even though as a trader you get like false breakouts and you don't get your setups. Yesterday too, like I thought I had something really strong and then it immediately spiked down and got me to red. I know I gotta hold. I know I gotta hold. So we're holding here. Got 2K out right at the top. So now we need, I would love to see this right away. Nice, 77 out right there. Good. Good, good, good. I didn't quite get 77, I think. I got 76.32 on the last. So up 300 on the day. Beautiful. Now our first awesome trade right there. AGRC. It took some time. It did take some time, but we got it on the dip. Anyway, that's the potential we could see. That puts us very nicely on the day. 328 on the day. Very good. Oh my goodness, look at that. 79. So awesome trade right there. Do we get a capital? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So out 76, but this thing just kept going to 80. So, you know, that's awesome. We got some more growth as a trader to do, which is, I think I think what part of my problem is I want to see the algo squeeze right away, and I start getting anxious and just you know um, maybe trigger happy. I don't know, just like wanting to take the profit, boom, lock it in. But I have to be patient. I have to be comfortable. I have to be I have to be calm and understand that sellers, this is going to be just a competition between buyers and sellers, right? So there's going to be some selling, there's going to be some volatility, but we got the momentum on our side. So it is going to keep pushing and pushing. So um, this could have been definitely a good pullback. If there was a gap, I might have reconsidered here adding. I might have considered adding if there was a gap here. Anyway, so we'll see if we can get a dip 76, 3K, 76. See if it wants to give a dip now that we're getting these shorts squeezed out of here. No, no dip. Top of the gap, 77. Ooh, buyer. Sheesh.
AGRZ. ELYX halted down. PM.
Hmm.
Enemy halted to the upside. W.
I want to see a dip, but we might not even get to see it. So target is, we got the first target at 77. See if I can get the second target 85.
LSU.
Here we go.
WTO. New Zealand. WTO.
Yeah. There's a bit of a wall at 80. So we'll see if we can retest this 80. We might break 80 here or retest it.
Bingo.
I want to see a dip here into this gap. That would be amazing. Take 5K. That would be a sweet dip. Stop 75. We got the momentum on our side. That's also a 5-minute gap. Okay, now we got some really nice spots here. Let's do it, man. We got some really nice spots here. Bang. Get rid of that. We got some really good spots. Let's see. Boom. Nice. We didn't quite see the dip, but we might get the squeeze right over 80 here. Once people start piling in, it's gonna squeeze. Here we go. Keeping it tight. Keeping it tight. So love to see a dip here at 81, 80,
AGRZ.
81, 80. Dip, give me that dip. Yes. Nice. So if it's going to break, it's not gonna be nice. Ah, okay. Taking 5K there. Lost 2 cents. Lost a cent. I lost like a cent and a half there. Dang it. All right. Okay. That was a risky trade. Man, looking for the breakout. Breakouts. Looking for the breakout. Didn't see it. Here we go. Looking for this dip at 77, 74. dip there, but she barely touched it.
Leave this on. Here. Leave this on. Leave this like here.
We're gonna make another attempt. So the top of this gap is 77. I want to know if we're gonna dip into it further or we're gonna hold the top of this gap because we're going to make another move.
TPET.
So here we go. 77. Mm,
TPET. And notice.
I could see a dip here.
TPET.
Dip into this gap for a nice bounce. Let's see how well the tape reacts. Or buyers could be right here as well, so I gotta be ready for this. I don't see any green volume, so no indication. Then buyers could, oh, here's some green. No, 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 sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off.
TPET.
Yes, no, yeah, didn't quite get the price I wanted, but this could bounce here. Nah, it's not gonna bounce. Out. That's not gonna bounce. Some volatility there. Didn't give me the indication that it was gonna bounce, but maybe it will. Ah, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Maybe I'm taking too much size or I'm not getting used to the size. But just gotta stay calm. Gotta stay calm. Gotta stay calm there. 'Cause that's a good, that was not bad. Gotta stay calm so I could get 65 or 75. Gotta stay calm. ATPC doing some moves here.
ATPC. ATPC.
Hmm. So maybe we can get 65, 64. What's the low of this? 64. 75, 74. What am I saying? 65. I always get the numbers mixed up here. Good volume, good amount of green there. There are some buyers here. So if I buy it, I got it. My stop would be 64. So maybe I could take a little less. 74. What am I talking about? I'm looking at this middle number. So see if this wants to go lower. There's buying here. All right, there you go. 3K here. $3K. Let's see. 80, 78. I'll look for a place to add if this is going to give an awesome bounce. Here we go. So the high of this is going to be 76. I don't want to add too close to my entry. Giving it some time. All right. Stop is flat. I want to see this through. Could be a good spot. Stop would be flat. Nothing to lose, everything to gain here. Small size too. So small size, looking for a place to add. 79. All right, looking for a place to add here. Could be. Don't know. Lower volume there. What do I do? I want to hold, but don't like this candle. We'll see what it wants to do. Go take the 3-to-1 here. Looks like he's getting some shorts involved here. Okay, I'll take it off right there. 85. 785 took it off. Looks like it's coming down. Okay, well, win some, lose some kind of deal. We have a gap here. Low, that is 560. So let me see if I can get a dip under 580 here. With the stop at 561. Come on, give me a dip. You know you want to dip. the lower, like low 70s, hopefully high 60s. That would be the ideal dip.
DG.
Here we go, 77, 76. Can I get the ask under 80 though?
UV8. UVXY.
Still there.
BOIL.
No.
AG.
Looks like we got to move here.
LXE.
Nice.
EM.
We're gonna get this move here. Nice. So 77. See if I can get a. This is 77 stop. Gap and go. Here we go. Dip. Stop at 77. Don't want to give me like just the right it gets
UV8.
that was the right amount is what I'm trying to say,
EG.
but we'll see. It wants to test 79 again.
AGRZ.
That's right, 78. That's the one. Bounce.
ST loaded. EG.
Somehow I gave a ghost to wake there. 78.44. I would like to see a bounce here. Nah. Nope, 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 nope. Dang. Ah. Losing is too fast. Making it is too slow. Dang, brother. Okay, okay, this gave the dip here now, 75. Ooh, can I do it? Ah, what are you gonna give me? 82. Okay, fine. 82. Just a little quick one here. I would like for this to get out of this gap. We tested VWeb there. So looking for some volume to come in through here. Nice, 86, 86. This needs to be green here. 90. Stop is going to be 80, so this, I would like for this one to stay green. Um, 88. It's a slower one, so we got to be patient. Mhm. Okay. Nice. Nice. Through 6. 95. So I already have like a 2 to 1 here. Nice little gap there. Back to 85. No, we don't like that. We don't like that. Ah, come on. Back to 90. Good. 90 by 90. Okay, it's spready here. So this gives me the sensation that something's happening. Something's brewing here because it's starting to get spready. It's starting to get spready here. So what's the plan here, brother? Ah, whatever. No, don't like it. I had it here 95. It looks like it might not do it yet. Flat. Ah, that was good, man. Can a brother catch a solid move for once? All right, we still got room for this 61. Okay, so this could be an interesting dip here. 66, 64. Yes. What's the plan here? Don't break 61. Yeah, good thing I didn't take it. All right. Back over 60. Hmm. Um, could still be good. Gets back over 60. There it is. Back over 60 there. Fine, I'll give this a try. Back over 60. Good. Instant resolution there, sort of. 68. I need to see this green. I gotta see this green here. If it goes red, don't want to see that, but 70, nice. Love it. So back into the gap, 71, 5 minute. Did a U-turn on these shorts. So I'm in at 62. Stop is going to be, yeah, stop's going to be 60. Okay, good. So hopefully this is, this is a 50-cent move. Come on. I would love for this to be a 50-cent move, man. All right, I'm holding. I want to see a 50-cent move. We're doing it. We're going to prove that our setup works with this trade. 66. Stop at 60. Stop at 60. There's a red gap though, but 5 minute looks like it can It can bounce. So what's the deal here? What's it going to be? What is it going to be? What is it going to be? What is it going to be? Knocking our heads at VWAP and coming down further. 5 minutes surging. What's it gonna be? I don't like how it came down there. Shoot, 58. Buyers, 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 please. There you go. Good, 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 good. Oh, almost got out there. Just because the ask was right above it, right above 60, I was still in. Okay, 5 minute, come on, do a U-turn on these shorts. You can do it. So that was a good read. So we attempted once, got back up to VWAP, attempted it twice, it didn't go through, it didn't go below 50, below 58, didn't retest these lows, that's good, but it attempted it, so we survived that. Now, 5 minute it's looking all right. Looking all right. If it goes green, that could be great. So we got to give it some time. This one likes to move very slow. So 62 there. Great entry at 62. So I pat myself on the back for taking that trade. Now we got to break that gap. We got to break this gap. This gap is at 77. Not too bad. Nice. So that 5 minute candle ended barely green. Hair thin green. So what do we got? What do we got here? So in terms of candlesticks, that last 5 minute ended barely green, bottoming wick. Now it's just a matter for this candle to get that push. Yep. Get that push. Get that push. So we're looking for $6. We have a first target right here, basically $6. Nice. So up there we'll take 600 shares at 6 in the 90s. Nice. Nice. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that nonsense. Don't do that nonsense. Okay, good. Don't do that nonsense. Like a ghost wick at the top. Don't do that nonsense. So I'm holding here, looking for a good squeeze. 79, 82, good. So we can handle this red 5 minute. So this red 1 minute rather. And we would like to see a push here. We would like to see a push to 90 one more time. There it is. 88. Push to 90 one more time. I want to get some shares out around 90. Do want to see some shares out at 90. Could I add to this? Maybe, 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 maybe. $89. There we go. Here we go. Get a little push over 90. 92. Nice. I got 600 out on 92. Running with 400 here. Looking for this trade through.
PWD.
90.
UNAC. CONL. BMC. CRWV.
A lot of volume there on that red candle.
PRWG.
We're gonna take some here.
PWV.
We're gonna have to take some here. 84. 86. Good dip there. Okay, good. I held that dip.
UATH.
Let's take it 85 here. Being a little weak. I'll leave 200 on the table if you get me out 85. Hmm. Good. Out right there, 85. So 200 on the table. Um, let's see, 200 just letting it run. Letting it run. New 5 minute. No. 3 more minutes for a new 5 minute. Let's see. Let's see what it wants to do. 200 at break even, basically. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. So try to go lower there, but we got up. If it makes a new low, I might get out. This has to be it. I don't want to see make it a new low. It could retest VWAP as well, so maybe that could do it. New candle low. VWAP is 71.
UNAC. AST high. RMB. EES.
This next 5 minute could work though, so leaving just gonna leave the 200 out, break even.
PWV. EE. UNAC.
Don't break 70.
RMB.
Looking for a spot to add. Ah, nice bounce. 80. Okay. Not wanting to bounce there. 5 minute needs to close here soon. 30 seconds. This 5 minute is going to close in 30 seconds. This next 5 minute, I want to see the volume. Yep, 80s. There you go. Nice volume in anticipation of this next 5 minute. 15 seconds. This could be it. This could be a good spot to add if it wants to break through 6. So looking at the chart, new 5 minute here, moment of truth. Do it, brother. You gotta do it. A new low ain't gonna work for me. A new low ain't gonna work for me. A new low ain't gonna work. So a new low ain't gonna work, brother.
EES. NBIO. PRWG.
A new low ain't gonna work. All right, we'll stay patient. We'll see what happens. Okay, looks like we're about to get a new low. Yeah, we're about to get a new low here. And get dang it. I got out 72. So I saw it bounce. I saw it bounce. I was trying to cancel it, but it already happened. Anyway, good. So out 92 here, most of it. 600 out, 200 out, 85. Working with 200, making a new low. Not what I want to see. All right, we're up 500 on the day. That's good. 500 a day keeps the job away. Yes, sir. So much better day today. And look at that. Look at that nonsense. Look at that nonsense. All right, we'll see what opportunity we can cook up here. High of this is 79. You have to when I take this is the thing, when I take a trade, I have to be certain it's going to work. Certain. And that certainty might actually push me to hesitate because there's doubt in my mind sometimes when I see price action, when I see the stock moving, the candle moving. But that's when the trust in your strategy also comes in and allows you to click buy. Because the trust in your strategy, you've seen it, you've capitalized on it with smaller size, you've proven that it works. Now with big size, it's the same thing and you can do it. I can do it. So good solid date, 500, well fought. Well fought considering I missed a move right down here in AGRZ in the 65s. Beautiful resolution, bang. But got this dip right here, nice, bang. Got it all the way to here though, but man, I can hold this pullback and I can push it to 80. I can do it, man. Anyway, 500 a day. We'll make it work. What a crazy dip down to the top of that gap. See if we can get this. All right, let's manage our risk here. 3K. 76 is that low. Can I get a nice little dip here? Can I get a nice... Where was that dip? I didn't see that dip. Ghost dip. That's what you call it. Dang it, I didn't see that dip and now... Now what? Now what? Ah, that's crazy. Dang, look at that. Dang, Sean. Look at that. Now what? 82. Beautiful dip here. I barely saw it. And I'm thinking, oh no. And then bang, nice bounce. Right above the gap, right? Top of the gap setup. That's right. That's right. New 5-minute here. Now what? Now what? It could be buyers right above 77. Top of the gap here, 77 with a stop at 76. Could lose 60 bucks here, but we'll see. If it works, it'll be a fantastic, fabulous bounce. But no, not gonna see it lower. 78 was that low, so there were buyers right under 80. Um, looking for a dip here, looking for a dip still. 76. It's a 5-minute dip, 5-minute pullback. We can do it. We can do it. Let's see. Come on, give a dip, brother, give a dip. for an attempt at the highs, 85. So looking for a dip here. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Waiting. 78. So 85. 785. I need 77, dude. 77 or nothing. $77. Here it is, 77 on the bid. A little bit more. Don't want to see the flush though, so I gotta be careful. I'm like very confident on the gap, but this thing could flush too, so all right, there it is. So yeah, barely 777. Nice. Okay. Gap and go. Gap and go has failed us, so we're gonna take smaller size. 79. So we'll take smaller size here on this gap and go. 80. Jeez. 81. We'll take smaller size on this gap and go. 15 seconds. 79 needs to hold for me. This gap and goes. I think we took two already on this stock and they both failed. Brother, I had the trade. I had the trade right at 80. Right at 80. I had it. I had it. I saw it. I hesitated on it. Oh, dang. Okay. Well, that was a trade for the day as well. That dip at 80 had to be taken. Had to be taken. Dip at 80 had to be taken. Oh, dang. We'll see what it wants to do. Okay. So a little dip into that gap worked. Man. Man. Okay. So I really have no business trading it up here. Mm. Oh, bro. Looks like it wants to hold, huh? Not worth taking 5, but it's worth taking 2. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Because if it wants to be strong, I'm here for it. Trip to $1. We've seen things like these before, so it's not uncommon. Nice. Yeah, look at that. So gap, second time on that gap worked. So here we go. Dip a little bit, dip a little bit, dip a little bit. Yes, I'll take that. Nah, is it? Okay. Surprisingly well, 2K here.
HN.
2K, basically nothing. Out. Okay. I got out. What happened? Took a little more time. Okay. Sheesh. All right. Dang. I'm still I'm still thinking about this one. You know, because I've tried it right here and I got it failed. I tried 5K right here at 82. Dang. And then this one. 5K here. Boom. 87. Beautiful. Dang. All right. All right. That's the thing about trading, right? So take 5K here. Works amazing. That's beautiful. It fails, goes to 79. You're like, why did I take this at the highs? With the triple double top sort of 5K, that's too risky. It's just kind of like frustrating. Frustrating, dude. But size is just relative to what people are willing to risk. So that's what I gotta understand. 53 here. So 2K because why not? Looking to add. If it's gonna go, it'll go. And I'm looking to add here. 55.3 needs to hold 55. Smaller size here. Popped. It popped. Nope. Down. So needs to hold. Needs to hold. Needs to hold 85. Um. Anyway, see what it wants to do. I got not a lot of business trading up here. 86 here. Uh, it's like shorts are like adding to this, adding to every pop. That's my read on it. They're adding on this pop. They're adding on this pop. They're adding on this pop. They're about to get squeezed on this, man. They're adding on every pop, right? Topping wicks. So longs added right here. So a lot of volume at this level. We'll see what the resolution is going to be. Okay, here we go. If this holds, it could be an interesting spot because shorts could be in trouble here. Shorts could be in trouble here. Let's do it. Get me in, bro. Oh my gosh. What was that delay? Okay. Nice. $87. I'll take it out. 86. You let me out? No. Okay, thanks. So took that probably a cent and a half. Not bad. Oh, okay. Well, what are we on today? 550. Could probably hold. That was a decent gap and go. Let's take a little bit more risk here. That took like 5 seconds to fill, which is not ideal. Wow. The volatility here, it's kind of interesting. So that means there's a lot happening here. There's a lot happening here. And some people are getting caught. Some people are selling. Some people are buying. It looks like we might see 90 soon. If it decides to hold. So let me take 3K. We're at the highs. 5K. Why not? Why not? We'll keep it tight. Well, we gotta look for that opportunity. We gotta look for our setups. So interesting here. Choppy way to get up there, but it is getting up there. Choppy way to get up there, but it is getting up there. We'll take another 2K. I mean, we're at the highs. We could get a algo squeeze. So we'll get an algo squeeze right here. Let's do it. 88. Hold 88, 15 seconds. Fine, let's take the size. We lose, brother. We lose. Risking $100, I guess. But if we win, we're gonna get a squeeze here. Dip. Like it does this nonsense, dude. Why would you do that nonsense? Ah, 2K now. Actually, no, we could go to $1. Why would I want to do some nonsense like that, bro?
Table LT.
What now? What now? Needs to hold 91 here. Shorts are still in trouble, so good thing it didn't come down all the way. So here we go. Next candle here. Maybe we get a nice little gap and go. Stop will be 91. Dip, 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 dip. Just give me a little dip. Give me a little dip. Give a little dip.
AGRZ.
You can still give the dip. You can still give the dip. Dude. Give the dip, man. It's just a little tiny dip to 92. Get more buyers like myself in. Bang, 96. All right, well, sheesh. We're gonna get the break of one then.
AGRZ.
We're gonna get the break of one. 94 is this low. No silly gaps, please. No silly, no, sorry, no silly top wicks. Let's get a dip. Let's get a dip. Let's get a dip. Let's get a dip here. 95. 95 dip.
GAIN.
Now I'm asking for a dip that's probably not going to come.
AGRZ.
98. Doing, come on, take 5K, you can do it. Uh,
AGRZ.
99.
GAIN.
It could drop here. We could buy it of like a nice dip here to 94. Hold down is 79, so there's still look at that break. Says it went to 105.
AGRZ.
So nice move there. Uh, so 90, 93, 97. Dude, at every corner, at every step of the way. Like I don't like when the volume is in and the Momo is in, I have such a hard time getting in because I'm looking for something that it's not going to give because it's strong. If it's strong, it's just gonna go. So realizing that it's strong is key here. So we got the most volume we've gotten so far throughout the day. Yeah, I mean we got this straight here. Could have held, right? Entry was at 85 basically. Never really retested it at all. What now? Flush. Pick it up off the flush. If I pick it up off the flush, uh, I could.
No one. GAIN. ASTS. UNAC.
Okay,
ASTS.
looks like we're holding high.
NDS.
If we're gonna hold high here,
FL1.
I don't know. Volume is thinning out. Want to see a dip. It's 94 maybe dip. Yeah, I mean, this is the move right here. That's the move. And this trade and this trade. What's it gonna be? Let's see how this dip is gonna hold. And I got lines drawn everywhere. I got 15 drawings on this thing. Only two that matter, those two. These three matter. Right? Dip. Okay, don't want to dip. You don't want to dip. What's the high? Allegedly 105. Sheesh. So we're sitting here just watching this thing go sideways. What's it gonna be? Another pop? A dip? Pop, dip, fail, squeeze. That's the question every day. That's the question. So I'm mainly looking for a dip that's actually gonna hold. So 98 there, 97.48 is the low, or rather the top of the gap. 5-minute gap now. Let's see how deep into this gap we can go. 97. 98 is that low. I don't want to catch also the flush that this can give, but considering how strong this is, I could be surprised. Not a chance to go 97, right? Not a chance on 97. Sheesh. Could be strong. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Here we go. 97 2. Wow. That was well worth it at 97. Here we go. Next candle. Nope. It's like barely the top of that gap. 96 now. Don't know. Don't know. It's holding. I think it'll make another attempt. I think it'll make another attempt because it's a lot of selling but still holding. So let's see, 96, 97. Man, if this thing fails, it's gonna fail really bad. Holding pretty high. Sheesh. 63. Ooh, yep, 63. I got no guts right now, but I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. 98. Needs to hold 98. Gotta do it. Good interest in 96. 96 3. This could hold here. If this holds, we can make a second attempt up there. Give short something to think about. 98 needs to hold for me. The next candle coming in 15 minutes. I'll take a little less size on the gap and go. 98 needs to hold for me. Hold 98, hold 98, hold 98, 97, nope. It needs to, I'm thinking it's going to give another attempt, that's why.
AGRZ. AGRZ.
97. I'm thinking we may see another attempt. It's not coming down. So top of the gap here. Top of the gap here. Oosh, I missed that top of the gap, I think. That was a good top of the gap here. So I do like this top of the gap here, 4 seconds. Needs to go. Nope. Yep, that was good.
AGRZ.
That was good. That was good. Had a feeling right there, that top of the gap. Didn't do it, didn't quite pull the trigger on it. Okay, this is better though. This gives me the confirmation that we may get a move. Let's see. 2K right here needs to hold 99. Let's do it. 2, 3. Go, 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 go. Holding, holding, I'm still holding. Stop his break even 99. So if shorts are gonna get squeezed, it'll happen pretty soon, pretty soon, pretty soon, pretty soon, pretty soon, pretty soon. I'll take it at 8103. Bang. Nice. 2K right there. Little gap and go. Ooh, 105 buyers. Back to 103. Yeah, shorts are getting a little squeeze here.
AGRZ.
Dip. Dip on that is what? $1. Volt is 116.
AGRZ.
So
AGRZ.
Dang it. Wow.
AGRZ.
Would you hold 6? I don't know. I'm up 620 on the day. Well fought day. I got no business up here. Dang. What's going on here? Jeez. Now we got some shorts upset here. We're getting some shorts really upset. We're getting some shorts real upset here. Let's take 1K. Because this thing holds 8. Uh, put my grain of sand on this thing to see shorts upset. It's like I got no business up here. It's kind of risky. Hey, what's happening here? We got news AGRC or something? Oh, no real news. Moved up, company market cap. Okay, no news. Is it China stock? What is this? It's a engages in development of vertical integrated agriculture technology solution for okay. Malaysia. Yeah, it's time to short this thing, bro. Shorts, get in control here, man. I'm not sure what this thing is doing up there now. More red volume here, okay. But if you don't, I might help to squeeze a little more. You can 2K more. Easy to borrow. Can I short one share? Request interest rate. No, cannot short it. Wow. So 9. Would you hold, man, would you, if you hold 9, this could be a big squeeze here. Yeah, 8. They didn't even hold 9.
WLG.
Wow. So this was Pretty crazy here. Didn't think it would. I thought this was backside, but now we got this nice green gap here, this 5-minute gap that we could probably get into. We got that 107, that 107 dip, 103. You could grab it. You can grab it down there. Grab it at 104, 107. Why not? Or high of day, man, that would be nuts. That would be nuts. Ooh. 114, but now 112. Looking for what dip. Wow, I was watching it from all the way here. Got this one. Double top, I thought it would be done, but it actually curled. No solid entry for me, I guess. I don't think I would have gone maybe this one here. As it just wanted to hold that low 107. Would have been looking for a dip into this gap 105. But if not, I think I gotta take 107. I've seen that many times. Here we go, over 114. Over 114. Let's take a test trade here real quick. Okay, good. That's good, that's good. Timing is good. No lag. So 114 is that low. We'll see how bad this thing wants to break here. One oh five, so 3 seconds, so 114. Will it hold 114? Let's see. It could do it here. Some selling, some buying. Yep, let's do it. So, nope. Out right there, pretty flat. 114. Pretty flat. Good. Had a good fill too, so flat. Looking for this thing to hold 115. Would it hold? Hold 114. Slicing down. I don't think so. Yeah, let's see a dip. Let's see a dip down there. Double top, same thing here, right? Loves these double tops. Double top again, very similar. I'm kind of making food right now, so I don't have time to keep watching it, but was hoping to get that breakout there. So double top, 11 here. 10. All right, we'll see. What is going on here? What? I'll take 2K here. 107. If I could get a dip here, 107. That is crazy. What a crazy stock. I thought we were done. I thought we were done for the day. We might get another move here. Here we go. Stop 105. We're risking 3 cents here, maybe. Small size later in the day. Looking for this dip. Looking for this dip. Looking for this dip. 10. 10. Buyers need to step in. Let me take a one share, see how well this is going to do. How slow that is, brother. Wow, that's so slow. Good thing I took one share right there. So let's see, 9, 8, 9. Nine. This could give a dip. This could give a dip. Be patient. You gotta be patient here.
Consolidating.
Okay. That held 8. 8, right? No, 9. 9 was the low. Wow. What do we got here? So we'll see here. Next candle. 12. Oof, 12, 11. Rejecting 12, 11. High of it was 15. It would reject it there. Shorts could be in really trouble here. Shorts could be in some trouble here. 11 is that low. Could work here. 11, no. See if I can get this lower. 9, 11, 11. Buyers are pushing it at 11. Okay. Went to 8. 8. One more time, 8 or what? 9, 8, 7, 7. Nice, let's do it. 2K here at 7.5. 7 again. Come on, buy people buy at 7, please. No, I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm getting it out. Flat. Maybe 6. Maybe 6. 6. 6. Here we go. 6. Ooh, 6. 7. 6. Yeah, let's do it. That was 6 2 times. 1K here. Let's see. 8, 9. Want to add to this. Hopefully we get a nice push. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, good sir? Only 1K though.
TPET.
7. It's too slow for me. Been waiting on it. Oh, there goes 8, 9. All right, well, later in the day, these moves are slower. Gotta give it more time. Wish it was in at 6. Oh well. A nice little dip there. Maybe we get some volume in. See if this move can remain alive. I mean, we would have been holding here for like 5 minutes straight. I think I might call it. All right, here we go. We are green on the day. Very happy with this result. Back to green on the month. That's nice. Getting used to the big size, the big losses, the big winners, right? So I know these $600 days will be more common. 500, 400, 800, 1,000. Those days will come. If days like these continue to happen and we stay calm, we're able to do it. We're able to see the light. So the day started off with a couple of losses on CDXS. So I took that trade right here on this gap. Got some out right here, flat, because it wasn't going to work. Took the rest out 97. Tried it one more time on the gap as it was holding. Worth the shot. That's okay. Even though, like, once the day is over, you realize that, yeah, that could have been a good spot. TPET, tried it this one on the gap. Beautiful. We held. all the way down to 80, or maybe I got it 81. I don't know, but it held. See how it was developing? It was slow, so I might as well take the profit. So I took it right there. Quick winner, 2 cents. Trying it one more time. What was this? A gap? I think it wasn't breaking a gap, and I thought, okay, maybe this is actually gonna work. We almost got it, 82 up there, but no, that's it. 2 trades on TPET. That's very nice. ATPC, we tried this too, so we struggled this one with this the past 2 weeks, I think. Last week we traded this, or this week was it when we got? Yeah, I think it was this week. Anyways, looking for the gap and go. Nope. Looking for the gap and go again. Yeah, I think I tried it again. I gave it more time. Nope. Looking for a dip into this gap. Eesh, a little too soon. Went a little lower to 30s. I didn't panic out, which is good. Stay calm. Got out 48. It's like, all right, whatever. I don't want to see this again. Goes all the way up to 60. And I was like, okay, whatever. At least I get out flat. Then I get a gap and go here. I try to go for it. Right above VWAP. Very nice. In at the lows. Out 85. I saw that volume was not coming in. It was rejecting, slowing down. I need to see the volume come in right away, right? We got a nice candle right here, nice bottoming wick. Next candle, another bottoming wick, nice. I have to see the volume. If I don't see the volume, I gotta bail out. It might still work, or I might come down here and try it again, but at that point, if you're not seeing it right away, anything could happen. So I'd rather just take that. Take the 10 cents, move on. Trying it right here, a gap and go, I think. What is this, gap and go? I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know why I try this. I don't know. Now, the trade that made a lot of, that was very successful here. Oh, I think it might have been a 5-minute gap. There was a 5-minute gap here somewhere. Here? Anyway, there was a gap here. We're at the lows of that gap, I think. Anyway, and then, yeah, I think it might have been a gap. 62, didn't want it to retest lower than 60s. It did attempt here 58. I didn't panic out, almost got out at 60 because I said, man, if it's up here, if it might retest my entry, but I gotta make sure I don't panic sell. So I didn't. It held 60. Boom, nice move all the way to 90s. Try to get her order out. No, couldn't do it. Pull back. All right, next time, let's do it. Break of 6. Nope. So out 92, the rest 85 here, and the rest here 72. As I noticed, it was making a new low and trying to break VWAP. It actually comes back around. That's what I'm saying. If it was strong, it doesn't do this, right? So yeah, I get the worst exit here. I hold one more minute, it goes up here, but if I hold one more minute, it could be down here. So just gotta stick to your rules and be happy with what you do. So nice. Overall 25 cents on a move like this with 1,000 shares. Nice, 250 bucks. Excellent. So then we move to the last stock of the day, which is AGRZ. This one was a bit of a struggle. First trade, nice little gap. Like, come on, dude, hold the gap. That's a nice little gap. Hold it. Loss, 3K size. Gap and go. Flat, I think. I don't know why. I don't know. Looking for a gap in, yeah, I think this is a gap. Going into the gap in 68 out flat, basically. Trying one more time onto this. In this gap, I think there's a big gap here. Loss, next. Tried it around. Look, it did this. Oh, I was watching it around here, and I knew, brother. Just throw in some shares. Just throw in 2K or 3K at the lows, because at the lows I can add. I can add for sure. Throw 2K in here. You add. You build a strong position. Anyway, I tried it here, flat. Tried it here, flat. Got that dip right into the gap. out 74, 76. Beautiful trade, $330. Beautiful trade. Now, could have I gotten some more? Yes, all the way up to 80. Went up to 76, came back down to 73, then went back up. You know, it's volatile, so a lot of orders going through this level, and eventually the buyers, the bulls took over, pushed it all the way to 82, and you know, may perhaps leaving some money on the table here. But that's a beautiful trade nonetheless. Excellent, excellent trade. That's what I like to see. So that's 5,000 shares. Imagine I was taking 2K. If I was taking 2K, this would have been a, yeah, if I was taking 2K, this would have been a 120, 120. But now 5K, 330. Massive, 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 massive. Excellent. Then I go for a gap and go, and I get destroyed here. Well, not too bad, right? Only 1 cent, almost, yeah, almost 2 cents on this 5K size. Come on. So I don't trust the gap and goes anymore. There were other ones that worked better. Taking this dip here. Flat could still hold. It probably should still hold this dip. You know, that's okay, I guess. You know, if I was taking 2K, I'd probably be holding this. Who cares, right? 20 bucks to see this work. But now taking 5K, it's like, okay, I don't know if I want to risk 100 bucks to see this work. But it goes to show that my winners, I gotta push my winners. I gotta push these winners so that I'm able to take 5K and be like, okay, 100 bucks is nothing, you know? Anyway, boom, flat, flat one more time. Nice, I got it. Oh, nice, I got it. Cool. So I got that trade. Good. So I knew it was gonna work. In at 79, 2K, 3K. Okay, not bad. Boom. In right there. Out at 78. Not bad. Excellent. I could still hold 1K for this move here. Anyway, try the gap and go again. Failed. That's frustrating. Anyway, nothing throughout this area. Kind of going sideways, going lower. I try to gap and go here. What is it? Gap and go? Did I try it? Yeah, I think I tried it. Missed it. Tried it here. Yeah, tried it here. This was a good trade. I tried it here. Nice. Got my 2 cents. Decent. Didn't see the volume that I wanted to see. Like I wanted to see this right up here, but it didn't happen. Continues to grind, and I miss this one at 80. This one. 90? No, or was it this one? This one here. This one, low, higher, this is 87. I think it was this one here that I missed. Or was it this one? I think it might have been this one here. Oh, can't complain, man. I just have to pull the trigger. Pull the trigger on the gap and go. One of those were, oh no, it was this one. This one here at 80. Oh, such a beautiful setup, bro. Why did you miss it? I looked at it, I saw it, 80, 80s, 81. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, bro. I knew it. Just take it. 5K. Boom. The third time. Third time's the charm. On the third gap and go. 6 cents. Ah, would have made all of them worth it, you know. Boom. 81. Immediate all the way up to 87. Out. Excellent. Then we're looking at it. If another 6 cents. Another 3,000. Another $300. Boom. Then we'll be building a $600 day. Now I'm confident. Now I'm looking to hold a little longer. Now I got some wiggle room to really take some risk. But no, we failed here. We got a nice little move there. Anyway, we don't take any of this. If I would have gotten this, that would have given me confidence to get on this. And if I get on that, then it's just, bro, it's just a $2,000 day. Anyway, got a nice trade right here. Gap and go, 99 out 103, 2,000 shares. Very nice trade. Could continue to hold. Goes all the way up to 109. Excellent. You know, gotta hold. Maybe leave a piece out, right? Leave 1,000 shares out there. Anyway, don't trade throughout here. I go out to eat. I try to get a trade here at the highs. No, this is actually a test trade. Okay. Now I try it at the highs. 3K. Nope. No, thank you. Then we take a trade. Then I take a loss here. No, actually, no. Testing, right? So I come back again, go out to eat. I was making my dinner. I was making my dinner. I was making my lunch. Then now come back after eating one share. Notice that it was laggy, so I gotta be careful. Then another trade right here, looking for that dip for a fast reclaim. No, out flat. Then basically, yeah, I think I just get out. I just get out flat. What is this? Yeah, basically flat. Anyway, that was a day. Awesome day. 620. Looking $15 in commissions, not bad. Anyway, looking to capitalize on the moves, on the strong moves. AGRC unexpected, but hey, gotta do it, gotta do it, gotta commit to the gap and goes. You know, if it doesn't work, fine, do it again, do it again. If it's there, if it's obvious, just do it, just do it. You know, that's the setup. That's the setup. You know, two, three, four, 5 times it will fail, but the time it works, it makes up for all the losses, right? Anyway, um, because you get an algo squeeze on the gap and goals. The gap and goals have a good chance of getting algo squeeze. So anyway, holding my winners for long. Nice risk to reward. Now we're seeing. Now we got some good stats, man. This month has been a what of a struggle. What about this? Just looking at AGCR. Whoops. AGCR. Just looking at AGCR. Yeah, so 10, pretty flat, but good risk to reward here. Holding my winners for longer, good. But overall, accuracy is low, but my risk to reward is good. Anyway, I know I can do it. 620 in the books, in the calendar. I'm a profitable trader. I've been doing this for some time now, brothers. So 2025 was a very green month. Nicely green. Very good trading. Check out a video I made a few basically at the end of the year for 2025, just like a year in review. I reviewed everything. So I'm a profitable trader. I know I can make money. I know I have my strategy. I came from hyper scalping. I switched my strategy this year over to more longer holds, looking into fair value gaps, looking into um, yeah, basically dips, more dips into fair value gaps and looking for momentum out of the fair value gaps, right? So price action enters a gap and then balances with strength, and then noticing how algos react around the gaps as well. So dips, algos, and a bunch of other stuff. So stick around, see how I become, see how I'm able to increase these numbers. My goal is to increase these numbers. Hyperscalping, I think I was hitting a wall with hyperscalping, unable to size and get big trades. Um, anyway, I like this new approach better. I'm sizing up. I sized up at the end of the last week of February, hitting myself in the head, but that's okay. This month, sizing up, taking bigger size, 5K, 3K, 10K in some places. So it is no joke. So happy to have a strong day, 2 strong days this month, boom, boom, and 2 really bad days here, right? So that's okay. We'll try to minimize these days. We'll try to be patient. This one, I realized that my setup wasn't there. If my setup is not there, you know, it's a day, you just got to take it easy. Today, my setup was there. I was more confident in it, better resolution, um, better timing, less panicking. So here, my setup wasn't there, and also I was also panicking and being nervous with the size. So it takes a little time to get used to it. Anyway, come over to Mr. Profit, create your account, give our 7-day free trial a go, or a free trading analysis a go. Here, select the broker, add a file. Free, no sign up, data never stored, instant results. Try it out. Anyway, check out all our features. Join us for $5 a month, 50 a year. Hit me up on Discord if you need any help, but this is the way to go. This is stock market day trading. Real money, real risk. You've seen it. You can go watch it. You can see the history of all my videos from making like 50 bucks a day to now making 600, to losing 600, but now hopefully we're able to graduate and reach the 1K days. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you need any help, hit me up on Discord and I'll see you tomorrow with more trading for the last day of the week.